Good morning, everybody. I'm in the beautiful seaside town of Tofino, and I'm staying at a campsite right on the beach. It's a really, really lovely spot. Had some amazing sunsets here. We're right on the west coast, and I want to show you around. And I've got a bike. I'll take you down to the beachfront. This is really, really the best spot. Yeah, but this is the campsite. We're at Surf Grove, and we got the e-bikes on site, which is quite cool, quite handy. Straight access down to the beach right here, through a little bit of woods, and it's just gorgeous. This place is wholly focused on surfing, so they have a lot of like surf showers around the property. Little hose there for your feet before you go back in. But yeah, this is the beach right here. I'll show you. So if you're into surfing, this is the spot. Check this out. Sun's just coming up. Got a little bit of a layer of fog out there. But it is gorgeous. Look at this. The tide's right out as well. The last couple of mornings we've been here, there's been this like layer of fog, or I don't know, like sea mist that comes in off the Pacific Ocean, and it just totally covers the campsite. And that's been the last couple of days, but this morning is a much better day. I can actually see the sky. We've had just, fog covering us for about 80 meters from ground to the sky. And yeah, it's been pretty dark in the mornings. But yeah, this is lovely. Now, along here, there's quite a lot to do. Obviously, you've got all the surfing. But the beaches, there's some great beaches along here. There's one of them that goes, it's like a point where it goes to an island, so you can walk out on a sandbar out there. It looks super cool. I haven't actually done it yet, so hopefully before we leave, over the next day or so, we can go for a little walk out to the island. We have been up to this rock up here, you can see, that one there. There's like a hike you can do right up to the rocky outcrop at the top there. That's a really great little hike. It's through a muddy jungle, but it's beautiful up there because you've just got this view looking back down towards the peninsula. Now, Tofino is on this like peninsula, and on one side we've got Pacific Ocean, the other side we've got the Clayoquot Sound. So it's a bit of a like diverse kind of a landscape. They actually call this place the Hawaii of Canada, partly because of the surf, but also to do with the like mountain ranges that you can see, especially from this viewpoint up here. So you look back and you've got these like tall mountains, kind of looks like the Hawaiian Islands that kind of just emerge out of the ocean. But yeah, it's like this peninsula, and because we've got water on both sides, obviously that means there's like so much wildlife here. So it is a crazy wildlife spot for spotting whales, seals, sea otters, orcas, bears, because there's a lot of bears feeding in the waters as well, because there's so much food resources available. So yeah, it's a fantastic place. I'm gonna take a cycle up into town, and you're welcome to come with me. And we'll go and see what there is to see in town. Might go and grab a bite to eat, might go and grab a coffee. But yeah, let's go for a cruise on this awesome little bike. Right, now I've got the geeky helmet on because this is an e-bike, and it goes fast. It goes really fast, and I want to kind of boost into town, so you're not just watching me ride a bike for ages. But we'll zip into town, and then yeah, we'll go and grab something to eat. I'll show you around the Clayoquot Sound a little bit, what I can, and soak up Tofino life. because this is a chill place. It seems like one of those places where you could easily spend like a summer as like a just finished like high school, or even like backpacking. We've met a few people from around different parts of the world. There's an Aussie in one of the shops yesterday, and he was telling us he's been here for a few months, hoping to stay for summer working. So yeah, it's one of those places where I think you'd end up being for, I don't know, 6 to 12 months, just do a season here, and then maybe go off and do one of the ski slopes after that. That's what the Australian guy was doing. But yeah, this is a really cool little campsite. Now, let's see, how do we get out of here? Now, I am being a little bit cautious because you might have noticed my demeanor just changed a little bit. But the other day, just along this fence line, there was a mountain lion. I didn't see it, but the lady who runs the e-bike company, she told us about it. So there are some creatures in the area. They also have wolves out here, sea wolves, coastal wolves, to be cautious of. And apparently they're having a bit of an issue with those down in the next town to the south of here. What's the name of that town? It's escaping me right now. Let's see. It's got a funny little name. Ucluelet, that's the one. They call it Yuki. So yeah, they're having a big problem with the wolves down in Yuki right now. And yeah, it seems like the wolves, apparently the pack leader, or the alpha wolf has passed, and so there's a bit of a tussle for I guess leadership at the moment in the wolf pack. It sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, that's what the lady at the e-bike store was telling me. So if we go up to Ucluelet, just to be careful of the wolves. All right, let's let me hang on. I'll show you a little bit of this pathway, because it is quite cool. So this pathway that I'm on right now, this actually goes all the way from Tofino to Ucluelet, which is about 40 kilometers, I believe. So it's a multi-use pathway, that's what they call it. And yeah, 40 kilometers long of cycling and walking trails, and it actually goes back through a national park forest, which is just to the south of Tofino. So if you're into your cycling, you could probably do it in a day on an e-bike, even if you're not a big cyclist. But yeah, it's really, really nice, like well done. Oh, I can see an animal on the, what is that? Is that an otter? Oh, it's a raccoon. That's the first raccoon I've seen. Raccoon. Yeah, lots of wildlife here. There's also lots of resorts along here. This is one of them, Long Beach Resort. You've got Cox Bay Beach Resort. So even if you weren't wanting to stay in a campsite and you just had like a car to drive up here, you could stay at one of the beach resorts as well. It's like same location, but obviously you're in more of a hotel setting. Those look super nice as well. But here we go. This is the welcome sign to Tofino. Welcome to Tofino. There's a little visitor center here. Information. Should we put this e-bike to the test, eh? I told you, The e-bike goes fast. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm at full speed now. We're going 33 kilometers an hour. That's why I got the helmet on. If I come off at this speed, I want to protect the old noggin. But yeah, this bike ride into town is super nice. Really, really picturesque. It's down like the main highway, but at this time in the morning it's not too busy. It's just gone 7 o'clock, so it's quite chill, quite quiet. But yeah, there's some really great food spots as well in Tofino. So yeah, lots of great restaurants. There's a few good cafes. This is the home of Tofino. If you've heard of Tofino, they've got a few stores around now. But this, yeah, Tofino obviously started in Tofino. They do tacos. No prizes for guessing there. But the food we had at Tofino yesterday was really good. Really, really good Mexican food. And we were kind of wondering, is this because we're now on the North American continent, you know, obviously closer to Mexico, that we're getting decent Mexican food? We've had Mexican before in Australia, New Zealand, England. It's okay, but I don't think you can beat proper authentic Mexican food that you get from actual Mexican, I don't know, people who know the cuisine, you know. I don't know if Tofino is run by Mexican origin people, but the food was really, really good. So they know what they're doing at Tofino. The only thing was, the line was huge. It took us nearly an hour from arriving at the place until we actually ate. So it's one of those places where it's very, very popular. Obviously it's a successful business now, but they started in Tofino, so when you come to Tofino, it's kind of the tradition. You have to come and try out Tofino, and everyone does. Now there are other little Mexican stands around as well. We noticed that there was one overlooking one of the beaches. We might go and check it out this morning. Maybe, we'll see if they're open for starters, but if they have a good view, it'll just be interesting to see. I've just got to be a little bit mindful of the time because we've got a sauna booked in this morning back at Surf Grove. So I got to be there around about, what time? 10 o'clock. Yeah, we got to be there for 10 o'clock because we are saunering at 10:30. They've got a sauna there and you book it for the whole, you get the whole thing to yourself. So it should be quite a nice experience. This bike ride is really fresh as well, so having a sauna after this will be lovely. This is one of the, let's see if you can, hotels. Hotel Z there. Not really, well, it looks like a cool hotel, cool branding and stuff. I wonder if there's a lot of development going on in Tofino. It kind of seems like that. When we went for a cycle along here, I did notice quite a bit of construction, on the sound side, not the beach side. But yeah, maybe it's one of those places where people are buying up. Maybe it's opening up for more development. Because that's the thing with these places. They're obviously, it's very foresty. And it's not something you can just buy some of the forest, tear it down and start building. Everything has to be planned out by the local council. What's allowed to be done, what's not allowed to be done, and then go from there. But we're getting into town now. This spot here is one of the main coffee spots. I might be just opening now. Tofino. Now, yeah, they do a good coffee there. But again, quite popular, or that's where Tofino is, up the back of that lot as well. But the coffee there was really good. I'm actually going there later today. We're going to go meet some Belgians who camped next to us maybe about a week ago back on the west coast on Vancouver Island, and they're up in Tofino right now, so we're going to catch up for a coffee and a croissant and yeah, hang out and maybe go for a little walk or something. But yeah, that's a great little spot there because you can park up. Now, parking in Tofino can be a challenge, especially if you have a big motorhome like we do. So that's why we chose there to meet up with them, because otherwise I think it would possibly be too hard for us to park in Tofino. A lot of places around here, they actually have signage which says no RVs past this point, no RV parking. So it must be something that they have deemed to be an issue, and yeah, now they don't want RVs to come and park in all over town. Also, there's a lot of signage around town saying you can't stay here overnight, so that's again against the RVs. Another beach resort over there. So nice to be out in this morning light though, isn't it? It's so lovely. It's another polite person allowing me to cross in front of them. I do love that about Canadians. Your driving etiquette is fantastic. Thank you for being so polite. How good is this little cycleway as well? Just runs the whole way into town. Clayoquot campus. Yeah, so next to us right now is the Clayoquot Sound. And I'll nip down to a little jetty and I'll show you, because that actually right now would be really, really beautiful in the morning light. Oof. My hands are kind of numb. That chilly air. There's like the moisture in the air from the sea. That sea mist, especially with those waves constantly crashing, you just get that fine salty air. It just kind of covers everything. And it's hitting my hands right now. A little bit chilly. Ooh. It even looks like they're upgrading the bike path as well. This is a nice new section, fresh tarmac, very, very smooth. Yeah, it's nice. Now also, because we're on the west coast of Vancouver Island, we're exposed to the Pacific Ocean, and we're on the Pacific Rim of Fire, meaning this is a tsunami zone. So if there is a tectonic plate movement and yeah, we have a tsunami, this is one of those places where you gotta get out of here quick. Yeah, because that Pacific Ocean is renowned for producing some big tsunamis after an earthquake. I mean, we've seen it in Japan and some other parts of Southeast Asia where the tectonic plate movement has caused a huge amount of water to be displaced. But yeah, there's like tsunami evacuation routes as well. So along this road, it tells you which direction you need to run or cycle to get out of here quickly. And they have sirens as well. We were at the campsite the other day and they were testing one of the sirens. A whale watching company there. So that's one of the main things here, is to go to watch the whales. See if you can find some grey whales. I think they might see minke whales and humpbacks as well. So quite a few species. And then obviously you've got orcas occasionally. as well. There's been some orca sightings around Victoria, which is quite cool, in the harbour in Victoria, which would be amazing to see, but they've been right in the inner harbour, which is not something that happens often. Well, I can see over the sound now, it is looking gorgeous. I'll pop down to this little, I think it's Olsen Road, yeah. Let's have a look down here. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is very pretty, especially in this morning light. It's a good thing about having the e-bike as well. You don't care about going up and down hills because the bike does all the work. Look at this. What a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Oh. How good is this? We've got some birds in a little birdhouse there. I've actually got an app we can use to find out what birds those are. It's called Merlin Bird ID. Alright, so that is telling me that's a purple martin. That's quite a cool app, isn't it? It just listens to the sounds it can hear. Oh man, it's so picturesque. We've just got, obviously there's all the boats out here. Some of these are tour boats, some of them are probably just private boats. And then we've got the islands as well. These like little islands just out here. The birds are very talkative this morning. Yeah, so this is the Clayoquot Sound. So the head of the peninsula is up here, and then it just runs, it's a huge arm which runs up here, and Tofino stretches out and protects all of this. Look at this. These beautiful little cottages as well, just like floating on the sound here. It's really, really picturesque, so serene. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So this is one of the spots we do a whale watching tour from. And you can also take seaplanes from here as well. Very, very common in Canada to jump on a seaplane and go and explore some of the more far off destinations. But yeah, what a lovely little spot here. Now we're obviously quite close to town now, so let's go and find decent coffee. Go e-bike. Straight up the hill, look at that. These e-bikes are just pedal assisted as well, so they don't have a trigger or a throttle. All you have to do is just start pedaling and it will begin to do the work. It makes it very, very easy. The only thing I find with these e-bikes is they're quite powerful. So as soon as you start pedaling, the engine will kick in, and if you've got it on a high setting, it'll kick in quick. There's the Tofino Resort. Now there's some mountains, I don't know if you can see those in the back, but there's snow-capped mountains we can see from here as well. So yeah, like I said, very diverse place, like with the ocean, the sound, we've got mountains, we've got rainforest, and with all of that comes so much biodiversity as well. Lots of different animals, lots of different marine creatures. You'll see all the whale watching tours, like the companies as we go past. I'll show you. Here's one here. Jamie's whaling station. Oh my god, a bear. There's a kayaking company there. Right, that drift place is one that's been recommended. But yeah, we're in Tofino town now. Now there's a place over there called Shed which has a great menu. It looks really good, but I don't think they're open right now. So yeah, you'll see lots of surf places around as well. It's very, very bike centric here in Tofino, so it's good. They've got lots of bike racks available as well, which makes it nice and easy. All right, let's go and grab a coffee. Rhino Coffee House. Let's give this a go. Hey there. Yeah, good, thanks. Can I grab a latte with oat milk?
Yeah. Do you want a 12 ounce or a
12 ounce, and yeah, I'll take it away. Thank you. Coffee. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, I'll leave the bike there. Go for a little walk down into town. I don't think I could cycle with this and a camera in hand, but we'll walk down and around and see what Tofino is all about. This building here, Tofino, I'm not sure if that is still like it doesn't look like a food place. Oh look, advertising there, whales, bears, hot springs. So you can go on boat tours to hot spring beach as well. One of those beaches where you dig in the sand and there's like hot water coming out of the ground. We've done it in New Zealand, but we did it for free. We walked down to the beach and just did it ourselves. But yeah, that place there seems like, oh, it could be, and maybe it is a restaurant there, I'm not sure. It's like a huge parking lot, tiny little building. Yeah, here's one of the tour companies here. Plenty of tour companies here in Tofino. It's like a, oh yeah, cool. Got some views, little viewpoint. Let's go and have a look up here. A bit more elevated up here. You can see further across. Oh, it seems like it's a little industrial port as well. That's some sort of view, isn't it? And the coffee's okay. I prefer the coffee yesterday, the coffee we got over at Tofino. And that was good coffee. But that place was busy. Maybe it's just because it's one of the earliest opening places. You know, people just get into their routine, their habit. And tiny little church there, look at that. That's cute. Not a traditional church building, it's not very tall, but it's got a big cross. There's another wildlife tour company there. Oh man, this must be, I suppose if you lived here and you were, well, if you lived here you probably are into like boating, and you probably have a boat just because of the access to the waterways that you have here. It would be quite easy to get into it, wouldn't it? Like running a tour company. It's a bit of old memorabilia here. Big anchor. What's this all about? Let's have a look. Lord Western departed the Sook Harbour, leaving the strait. Open swell pushing more than the poorly built vessel could take. Water came through the seams faster than the pumps could keep up. Good seamanship kept the vessel afloat long enough for Captain Parker to pilot her into Clayoquot Sound in a bay 20 miles northwest of Tofino. She was tied to the shore. Local natives came to the rescue, delivered the crewmen to Victoria, and lodged the captain at Opetsat until all hope of salvage was given up. Wow, that's a cool story. So that anchor is from a boat that travelled across the Atlantic and was running up and down the west coast here between San Francisco and Canada. and ran aground 20 miles north of here. Look at that, cool. Totem pole. I don't know too much about these totem poles. There's some information, but yeah, this one was built in 2018, gifted in 2018. It's got a thunderbird, lightning snake wings and a sun on its stomach, a humpback whale, and a 4-year-old girl. Lightning wings. I'm trying to work it out. Oh yeah, okay, the wings. And then a large stomach. Oh, that's the blowhole there in the middle. Oh, the humpback whale with a face in it. I mean, it's really cool. There's probably more meaning to it than I'm understanding. Ah, okay, here we go. We can see a bit more of the islands here. Dead Man Islets. These are these, well, you can see out there these two little ones. And then Stockholm Island, Beck Island, Strawberry Island. Where's that one? That sounds cute. Oh, that's maybe over there, Strawberry Island. Beautiful, isn't it? How peaceful. So it's a Sunday morning here as well, so it's early, it's a Sunday, it's quite chill. Everyone's got the day off work. But yeah, it's nice, it's really nice. On the crossings here as well, they have really cool designs. There's always like dolphins or whales or yeah, some kind of interesting designs. This is one of the car parks, but there is signage up saying no RVs. Again, that's the challenge here. It's such a limited land space as well, so there's always going to be a struggle to park, especially in tourist season. This place in summer must get so busy with all the campsites, the resorts. People just want to be here. Imagine being here if you were just finished. If you had just finished school, you're on your end of school big summer celebration. I can imagine it would just be the most magical place to be. Would be some amazing memories been made here, I'm sure. You know, there's long summer nights, campfires on the beach. Actually, don't quote me on that, I'm not sure if you're allowed to do campfires on the beach. There's a proper church. That's a proper church there with a tall spire and a nice garden. So this is the back of the main street. I just wanted to take a little bit of a wander because I didn't go down this way yesterday. I wanted to see what else Tofino had on offer. We've been through the main town, there's shops and stuff. It's quite a cute little building there. The inn at Tough City. A nice old brick building. And nice little streets, isn't it? It's cute. Look at that. Who gets to live there with that out their living room window? That's a stunning view. Oh my god. It's for sale, guys. Look at this. You want to buy this place right here with that view? Yes, please. I would. Look, here's a sign. No overnight camping. Parking paid 9 till 6. With all the parking apps you can choose from. Yeah, it's quite strict on parking around here. I wonder if there are some places, like back in Australia, in Brisbane, I was a delivery driver, and I used to know certain places around the city and around the region actually, where there was like parking signs like this, but sometimes they'd be in a particular way where it would allow you could argue that it was actually allowing you free parking. For example, okay, this is a good example here. So in Australia, or in Brisbane, I found a place which had like no parking pointing that way, and then like down this way it had another no parking sign but pointing that way. So I was like, well, in between the two places you can park because there's no parking on that side, no parking on that side. So that kind of allowed free parking in the middle of the city, which was quite handy, especially if you wanted to stay overnight, like in the valley, and go out for the night. Oh, there's a seaplane down there. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, there's a couple. It's like a little seaplane port. Yeah, it's an interesting little place, Tofino, eh? It's like very, I don't know, it feels like really remote, but then it's got like, well, this is a bit of a monstrosity, this building. It looks more new, but yeah, it's hard to put my finger on it about this place. What it is, it's very, very unique, that's for sure. There's heaps of lodging around here as well. Tofino Air Tours. Lots of little like wharfs as well for you to, I guess, like set off on a tour. Lots of different options around the place. Look at that, the mountains in the background. It's so stunning. Such a magic little place. I would love to see this from the air though. I feel like that would give you such a good perspective of like the landscape. To be able to get up in the air and see the Clayoquot Sound, Tofino Peninsula, and all the beaches from above. I've seen helicopters flying over. I'm sure they do helicopter tours here, and seaplanes as well. Oh, I'd love to do that. Maybe that's something I should do. I've actually got vouchers. I've got tour vouchers up to around about 700 euros, I think, roughly. So if there is a company on the third-party platform that I've got the vouchers for, maybe we should do it. Just have that once-in-a-lifetime experience of like flying over this beautiful, beautiful place. This is like the little, wow. Oh, there's some vans down here. I wonder if that's like free parking. Should we have a nosy? Let's go. There's still no parking, no overnight camping signs here. Well, let's see. They have some signs which is like for First Nation parking permit. So specifically designated for First Nations people. I've never seen that before in Australia or New Zealand, so that must just be like a Canadian thing to have, yeah, parking designated for First Nations. Interesting. Oh no, it still says along here that it's just for paid parking, no overnight camping. But yeah, if you go on Google Maps, you have a look for hotels, so many places come up, and a lot of them are like not traditional hotels, but they're like more like Airbnb, like little shacks or whatever that you can You know what, I think I've just stumbled across this other little taco place. It's not open. Waves and Tacos. But this gives you a good idea of the kind of vibe that Tofino has as well. Tofino salad joint, green waves. You've got doner kebabs, tacos here, lovely little fire pit. This is a cool spot as well. You know what? Maybe we have to come back here later for some food, because look at this. That's so nice. What a cute little spot. I can hear an ocean wave as well, so I think we're right next to a beach. Let's go and have a look. We're not quite exposed to the sea, to the Pacific Ocean, but I think it's just down here. That's quite a nice accommodation up there, isn't it? I bet you get seals here as well. What a cool spot. We just didn't make it this far yesterday in our mission to go around and see everything. Yeah, I do like Tofino. It is definitely ranking very highly in the list of places that I've been to in Canada so far. Yeah, I think it will be one of those places where we could quite easily, you know, in the future, one of those places where you're like, want to go and celebrate a special occasion, and you're like, where should we go? It'd be like one of those places which you would consider to be like, right, let's go and stay in a really nice hotel, just treat ourselves to like a week or 2 weeks holiday in a place like this, because it's just magical. There's a really like special feeling here. It doesn't seem like that right now because it's a Sunday morning, but it, yeah, definitely has got something going for it. I think I'm gonna go get the bike now. We'll get rid of this coffee, we'll go grab the bike, and then I want to go up and see if we can find some other beaches. There's some I didn't make it to yesterday, but we should go and see them while we're here. It would be very rude not to. Oh, I've come to a dead end, a little gift store. That's cute though. Might have to put my sunnies on as well. It's getting bright out there, eh? This is like the Tofino shop here, the co-op. It's quite a big market, so we're gonna have to nip up here later and stock up. But this is one of the only places where I've seen RVs park in the car park here, because like I said, it's a mission to park an RV anywhere else. Even the national park, which is just south of Tofino, the national park even has signage saying no RV parking. So it's a real issue here. If you have an RV, where do you park? But yeah, I did see some. This is like you get 1 hour free parking if you're doing shopping in the market there. So I think that'll be the plan, is we'll just pull up later, do a bit of shopping, and that'll give us an hour parking in the middle of Tofino. Well, it's getting warm out. These little stores right here are really cute as well. We had a wander through yesterday. This cute little beach shack, the Caravan Beach Shop. That's got some good stuff in it, good like local crafts, as well as some other like cool stuff from abroad as well. Little like camping equipment and stuff, just random little bits and pieces. We went in this gallery yesterday as well, the Roy Henry Vickers Gallery. It's in this cool building. I don't know if this is like a traditional like First Nations building, but it's got like a sunken floor in the middle of the building. And yeah, it seemed like a bit of a meeting house. Like in New Zealand we have what we would call a marae, which is like it's a meeting house essentially, like house of the people for getting together and discussing important stuff within the community. And that kind of gave the same sort of vibe as a marae. A big meeting place essentially. There is a little playground up there and a skate park as well. And actually today, of all days, there is a skate competition on. They have a local competition for, I guess, like athletes in Tofino. It's called the triple plank. The triple plank is like 3 discipline competition where you do snowboarding one day up, I think it's Mount Washington nearby, a couple of hours away, and then they do surfing down at Cox Beach where we started, and then on the 3rd day they do skateboarding here at the Tofino skate park. So that's yeah, like a local competition. You can see, or maybe hear, the skate park up there. But yeah, they'll be setting up for that today. They've got beautiful weather for it as well. But yeah, that gives you an impression as well of sort of like the, I guess, the vibe, the atmosphere, the type of people that are here in Tofino. Triple plank, snowboarding, skateboarding. Yeah. Alright, we're back at the coffee store. Let's grab the bike. Let's go and swing past the skate park and we'll go and have a look. I'll show you what it looks like, because it's quite a cool skate park. Yeah, it's the reason why it's up to standard for a little competition. They call it Tough City Skate Park. It's quite a good little park, eh? Like clean bowls, no graffiti anywhere, which is super surprising for a skate park. But yeah, great spot for a little comp. Some people have already got their chairs set up, ready for the comp. But yeah, that's on today. I want to go now to another beach. So let's see if we can figure out how to get there. Let's try and get to this beach. It's up this way on our wonderful e-bike, which does all the work for us. And then I think there's like a cut through to get back. Oh, look at this. There's like a basketball court. You've got a huge tennis court. This all looks very new as well. That's quite good, eh? Quite good for the local community here. We've got a hospital over here. Imagine living here. I'm sure it would feel very small quite quickly, but I think it'd be nice to live here for a bit. There's some, there you go, Ocean View building development there. New plot going in. This is the back streets of Tofino. Very like woody and foresty still as well. Little art glass studio there. Alright, which way are we going? Turn right, it says. Lovely, look at these. I love the cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms on a blue sky. You cannot beat the colour combination there. Nature wins. Yeah, it does seem like quite an active place as well. Like when we were on the cycle path yesterday, there were quite a few people out jogging along the cycle trail, and obviously a lot of people cycling as well. But I guess like here, you would just be totally focused on your like fitness and outdoors, and you're so connected with nature. You would just be out all the time, wouldn't you? I'm sure. And then if you were like really into your surfing, you just want to be getting stronger and fitter, and maintaining your body for the surf. Well, we got a new build. There's a new build up here going up. So yeah, like I said, I think there is a bit of development going on here. They are. Oh, is this the right? Okay, we're going down a beach path. Not sure where we're going to end up, but we'll see. So they do designate this also as the multi-use trail, multi-purpose, multi-use path, MUP. So it should be fine for me to go on the bicycle. It's just a bit gravelly. When it's like quite deep and you're on a bike and like the wheel doesn't turn straight away, it kind of slides a bit. I'm just being a bit cautious, but it is a nice little ride. It's much nicer to do this on a e-bike, because you can just glide up the hills. You don't have to work so hard. But this beach where we're going to, it's called Tonquin, and I think it's possibly going to be in the shade. Selection here. Oh, well, here we go. We got a map. Tonquin. Here we go. You are here. Oh, we can go down to Tonquin Beach, or we can go across the third beach. So we'll go down to Tonquin Beach. Let's go. Oh. There's stairs. I don't think I'm going to get down to the beach. Yeah, it looks lovely though. All right, let's spin this around. Look at this forest. Gorgeous, magical place. That e-bike motor just kicks in. Oof, 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 oof. You can hear it, can't you? All right, so instead of going down there, let's go to the next beach. I think it's called Third Beach. Oh yeah. I would never have made it up that hill without an e-bike. Thank God for e-bikes. Oh, it's a bit rocky here. I think I might have to get off the bike. I don't think I'll get up there. Maybe going down it will be okay, but not going up it. I did a little jump yesterday, not a jump, but a little pop, and my chain came off the bike. So these bikes are not designed for doing any stunts on, unfortunately. God, I think I might be best to attach the camera to the handlebars. Oh, we might be okay. Not sure. Oh no, I thought that was a lookout. It's not a lookout. We're getting back this way. View. Let's go to the view. There's so many paths. I'm gonna park the bike, I think. Park the bike and we'll go and have a look at this view. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. This is an incredible view. Take that in. What a little surprise. So this is Third Beach down here. Didn't make it there yesterday, but I guess we're more exposed to the Pacific Ocean there. Someone's just walking their dog on the beach. I bet here you'd see some wildlife activity as well. Look at this, straight out into the water here. This is a nice thoroughfare from Clayoquot Sound to the open ocean. Man alive. What a beautiful spot. What a beautiful spot. That dog is just loving life down there. Fantastic. So cool. There's a nice bench here. Who built this? They've done a bloody good job. And look, you can see around to Tonquin Beach down here. Oh, it's amazing. See what I mean? Like this place, look at this. This place would be so magic to spend a summer here. I think you'd have one of the best times of your life spending a summer here, especially young, like in your 20s. You know, when it's like super, you're really social, going out, meeting loads of people. I think that'd be great. Right, let's head back now. I think I want to go find something to eat. I better do my helmet up. It's like proper off-road mountain biking this. Alright, we need to get back to the connector trail, which is going to take us down through the industrial estate, I think. Let's see. Oh, so nice in the sunlight here. Let's see. I was going to get a bite to eat, but maybe we'll just pop into the cafe that we saw on the way in, the Tofino. That might be the shout. Oh, I need the e-bike to kick in now. This is going to be tricky. Oh, no. That's really steep. The only thing about e-bikes is they're so heavy. So if you do need to push them, oh, it's hard work. Alright, now we're downhill. Trail loop, 400 meters. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, this is really off-road. But because we're on an e-bike, it's good. We're good. The other thing about these e-bikes, well, these bikes, I don't know if it's just like a North American thing, but the brakes are inverted. In New Zealand, when I grew up, the rear brake on the bikes was on the left-hand grip. These bikes, it's on the right-hand grip. So sometimes I'm trying to hit the rear brake and I don't think I'm going the right way, to be honest. I feel like this is taking me the wrong way. Damn it. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, sometimes I'm trying to hit the reverse or the brake and I'm hitting the front brake and it's kind of a bit dodge. Yeah, I have to keep reminding myself to use the back brake on the right side. Oh, heads. I feel like a bit of an athlete coming through here. Maybe I should be in the triple plank. Ooh. Oh, there goes the camera. It might look like I've fallen over. I haven't. My camera has. Oh, it's broken. Okay. My camera mount is broken. Not ideal. Well, it gives you an idea, doesn't it, of how intense that cycling was. Okay. Morning. Thank you. Morning. Hi. Hi. You have fun down on the beach?
Yeah.
It looked like it. So nice. A few more people on the path now. My goodness, that sun is warm. It's like hot air. Lovely. Bit of a car park up here. I wonder if these are all residential car parks, I think, but it looks like there's a van up there. Someone might be camping right in Tofino. All right, let's get through this. I think this is the right trail now. Not 100% sure, but there's only one way to find out. We just got to do it. Ooh, bit of a wheel spin there. So now that we've had a few weeks, over a month now, I think, in our motorhome, our RV, we are feeling much more confident in our camping. Okay, here we go. To Industrial Way. This is where I want to go. Along here, the Tonquin Trail connector to the Industrial Way, and then we can go back down to Cox Beach. I do have to get back shortly, so let's head back. But I want to talk about our experience in the RV and like our camping, free camping. We've been pretty good actually. I mean, like, the only real struggles we have in the RV is having our water situation. So we've got like over 100 litres of water, fresh water, and then we've got over 100 litres of grey water storage. So it's quite, there's a dog. Hello doggy. Hello doggy. You want to say hello? Hello. Hi. Oh, hello pup. Oh, you're so cute. It's gonna lick me to death.
It's strange for her to see a bike in
Oh yeah.
the
It's exciting.
Yeah? Come on, let's go this way.
How old is she?
6 months.
6 months. Oh, cute. Yes, hey, hi, yes. Okay. Good training. Have a good day. This way to Industrial Way? Industrial.
It's this way, but you cannot go with a bike. It's a bike.
Oh,
It's not bike.
I thought it was multi-use.
No, that's on the street.
Oh, it's on the street.
Not on the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but it's my dog. Irene!
She's there.
Good job. You have a good one.
Thank you. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? No, I think it's this way. I don't know if that guy was telling me the truth. I'm going to go for it. Hey, puppy. Come on. Go. No. Go. 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 Okay. That dog. A very cute dog. Oh yeah, I think I'm on the right trail now. This feels proper. Yeah, so as I was saying, we've managed to free camp like 5-6 nights a week in the RV across the parks in BC. Yeah, we've stayed in like beachside places, hillside places with views of the ocean, and yeah, like I said, the only real struggle is just making sure that we have the right amount of water and, you know, maintaining our fluid levels. But apart from that, it's been great. We've had some relatively cheap travel through BC, through Vancouver Island. It's been like, yeah, not too expensive. The main expenses really for us are food, and then secondly fuel. But obviously the less that you drive, around and see different sites, the cheaper it is. But yeah, managing to do like a little bit of work on the road as well. We've got Starlink on board, so that's quite good. Just being able to like plug in, being able to like plug into Wi-Fi just wherever we are, even when we're out of cell phone reception. That's really, really handy. It allows us to be able to be a little bit more remote. Like we can stay in these like random like forestry tracks and stuff. And those are some of the like best spots as well, because they're on these paths where, well, these roads that you don't really see a lot of traffic. Some of them are even disused as like disused forestry roads. They're like closed down, inactive. Yeah, so it's great. Oh, hang on. I think I've taken the wrong turn. Like swing around. But yeah, RV life on Vancouver Island has been fantastic. We saw a bear the other day. It was a bit scary, to be honest. We were about 300 meters away from this bear that was just trudging through the woods, just doing his morning routine, I guess. He was just cruising along, sniffing different plants, I guess looking for berries and stuff, whatever bears do. And I had the drone out because I was just capturing the place where we were staying. We weren't in a national park or anything. We were just in I guess like a forestry access road to a lake. And yeah, there was a bear just cruising around. Actually, when we pulled into the campsite where we were staying, it wasn't an official campsite, it was actually just like a random place. But when we pulled in there, we did see a bear like run off as we pulled in. So we knew there were bears in the area, but then seeing it the next morning, only 300 meters away from us. Wow, that was quite an experience. All right, we are in the industrial estate, it seems now. I wonder if this is also a place where people do free camping. Seems like there's a couple of campers around. What do you think? It's like big parking lots. There's another motorhome down there. There's a brewery up here actually. I wanted to go to the brewery last night, but my wife did not want to, so we didn't go. It's funny how that works, isn't it? We compromise and we do what she wants to do. I'm sure that's the case. There you go, Tofino Brewing Company. Oh, there's a few more motorhomes down here, but I don't know if they're active or just in storage. All right, we're gonna get across the little highway now. Cross the little highway onto the path. All right. And now we're back on the main little cycle path. The lovely little cycle path. Actually, have we gone past? Let's see, I don't know if we've gone past our Tofino cafe. No, it's further down. Great. All right, because I want to stop for a croissant or something. Let's go and have a look. And these bikes are so fast. See how active it is? There's like loads of people running on the path. It's a really, really lovely temperature as well, so it's perfect for running. You can just cruise along, nice cool breeze, and yeah, you've got all of this trees. It's a little bit annoying being next to the road, but I mean, I think I'd rather, I don't know, like there's so much wildlife around here. I think I'd rather be next to an active road than in the bush. When I was in the bush just there, I was thinking like about that bear and how that bear was just using the, it was actually walking along like an old road in the forest. So they do like to use pathways, like designated pathways through bushland, like forest, because it's just easier for them So they'll take like essentially the path of least resistance through the forest, and that's why you have these interactions with people, often with bears on hiking trails, because the bears are using the hiking trails as well, funnily enough. Alright, I think we're here. I don't need my helmet to go in this store. What a loser. Tofino Cafe and Bakery. And then they've got chocolate Tofino here as well. We had the chocolate yesterday and they have gelato there. A vegan chocolate gelato. So good. Like, you didn't even know it was vegan. Bit of merch here. A nice little balcony. Hey, but can I just grab a croissant sando?
Yeah, like it warmed up.
Is it better warmed up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
I think it is.
Go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Cool, thank you. Thank you.
Americano? Thank you so much.
Alright, I got the goods. Let's go and let's feast. Let's see how good the sandwich is. Croissant sandwich. Look at that. Ooh. I mean, it smells yummy. It's been heated up as well. Full of cheese, egg, it's got pesto, mayo, bit of tomato in there. There's a lot going on. They call it sando as well, which is actually, I think that's an Australian term, sando. But there's a lot of Australians in Canada, like heaps of backpackers, working holiday visas. A lot of people doing their Australian gap year, Canadian gap year from Australia. A few Kiwis as well, I've noticed. That's a good sandwich. I wanted a croissant, but I was also hungry. I feel like this ticks both boxes. And that mayo as well. That is filling. That is going to sort me out. Keep me going through our sauna. Good coffee, good food. Recommend Tofino if you're coming here. And we're off again. Oh, such a stunning day here in Tofino. I think we'll have to go to the beach. So tonight we're actually checking out of the campsite that we're at, Surf Grove. And we were lucky enough to get a campsite down at Green Point, which is a lot cheaper than Surf Grove. I think Surf Grove is around about maybe $150 a night, which I personally think is overpriced for a campsite. I don't know how they charge that much, but obviously it takes a lot to build a campsite, to start one up, I guess. You have to do all the plumbing, the drainage for all the different sites. Here in North America, they do campsites differently, especially it's like very focused on the RVs rather than the tents. Every site has a waste like plug-in point, whereas in Australia, New Zealand, even around I think around the UK and Europe as well, usually you would have like a toilet cassette system that you pull out of your camper van and then you pour that down into like a waste place within the campgrounds. So you have to kind of carry this like bucket of, or like container of wastewater, and yeah, it's a little bit gross. But here it's all plumbed into each site, so obviously before the campsite is open, they really have to do heaps of drain laying all throughout the site to facilitate the waste of every individual campsite and run that through to the main sewerage supply. Oh, there's a nice little bit of mist up ahead. That sea mist that I was talking about earlier that comes in off the coast. It's just, glowing ahead in the white morning light. I'll show you. It's kind of cool, eh? So that comes through off the ocean, and it just kind of gets trapped in the rainforest as well, in the trees. But it just creates such an atmosphere. That's that, especially at like dawn and dusk, when the light is so low. And if you're coming through to the beach at sunset, you just get this, oh my god, it's this beautiful golden, like red orange light that comes through as the sun sets. It streams through the trees, just creating such a really ethereal scene. We've had beautiful sunsets the last couple of nights, so it's been magic, really. Been really lucky. But over summer, I think you just get that all the time, and the sunsets are like 10 o'clock at night. It's crazy. But you can really make out that sea mist now, can't you? It's like coming through the trees. Our campsite might be covered by the time I get there. But it seems like a really cool localized phenomenon here because of I guess it's the humidity of the ocean. Maybe it's evaporating in the morning sun, I'm not sure, but yeah, there's like a fog that just comes over the place off the ocean and just completely envelops. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Yeah, like I said, so atmospheric. I'm sure there's someone in the comment section that can tell me the unique meteorological circumstances that produce this. I learn a lot from the comment section. It's very helpful. So yeah, keep leaving your comments, guys, because it is so interesting. I learn so much about these places. I go through these places and I make these videos, but then once I upload the video and then, you know, have a conversation with everyone in the comments, then that's when like a lot of the real learning about the places that I'm going to happens. I like this way. I like this way of learning because it comes from a lived experience of being there, and then we go back, we look over and we discuss the things that I've seen and we've talked about, and it really cements the things that I'm learning. Much better than just reading stuff in a book or, I don't know, watching stuff online. This way of learning is really like helpful for me. So yeah, thank you guys for sharing all of your knowledge in the comments. I find it really useful, really helpful, and I've learnt so much since I've been here in Canada just from the comment section on this channel and on my other channel as well, where we do more highly edited videos like travel guides and things like that. We did recently put together less of a travel guide and an introduction to our life in the RV. So that video is now on our other channel. You can check that one out if you want to see more about the RV and sort of what we were getting up to in the RV. But yeah, that's the other channel anyway. I'm back at the Surf Grove campsite now. Speed bumps. No cougars sighted just yet. It's a good thing. But yeah, that cougar was just along this little hedge line here. Kind of crazy. Kind of wild that you would see a cougar just here, but there are plenty. Vancouver Island has one of the densest populations of cougars. Oh, go on. Yeah, densest populations of black bears and cougars, I think. Look at these campsites. It's quite a cool little campsite, isn't it? Look at these toilet blocks. There's like shower blocks everywhere. And then, like I said, there is a sauna up here somewhere. Oh, here's the sauna. Look at that. So this, wow, that's magic. That's the sauna that we're going to be having this morning in this beautiful location. So we'll have to get some photos. Now, if you're wondering, why did you pay $150 to stay here? We didn't. That's one of the blessings of having our YouTube channel, doing our social media stuff that we do, is we get to stay in places like this for free. So yeah, we reached out to the company and they let us come and camp on the grounds for a few nights, as long as we just capture some of the stuff and share it in our content. So yeah, this ain't what we're doing right now, is not a paid or exchange segment. But this is just me showing you guys what the campsite is like. You got beach access there, showers. There's this little, we got a poke bowl truck. You can get coffees there as well. The coffee's actually quite good. On-site coffee, proper barista made. So yeah, it is a great little site. Everything you need, really. And then you got the beach as well. We've got these big shower block toilets. So if you were in a tent, you could just be here in a, like, pull up in a car and in a tent, and you'd be fine to, you know, you've got all your amenities for camping. So yeah, that's us. I'm back at the campsite. So I'm going to get ready now for my sauna and move out of here, and then we're off to Greenpoint, another it's a BC Parks campsite, which is down the road, and we're quite lucky to get it. $50 a night, we're paying for that ourselves. But it'll be lovely anyway. BC Parks campsites are usually in really beautiful locations in the woods. I'm really excited to see it. So yeah, we're going to go check out here and go and have a sauna. Thanks for watching. Remember, leave the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.